Hey guys, I scored a really cool Deluxe Reverb the other day. So I'm just gonna take this panel off so we can see a couple things. Not much to see. I'll flip it around in a second. So looks like it's got some corrosion, and I think it was in some water. A little bit of water, maybe up to about here. So let's just see what we got here. Come on, baby. Sylvania 6V6 output tube. Yeah, the transformer's kind of a little bit corroded, and I can kind of see the serial number there. I'll have to, I think I wrote that down. So, cool. Here's the original power cable. You can see it's a 2-prong, not safe. We'll replace that, but it's very cool to see an original one, to me anyway. So that's not grounded, not safe. So we want a 3-prong grounded power cable, very important. So I'm not going to plug this in until my Amp Tech Max goes through it. So here's the original cloth wire speaker cable, a blue label. I think that's called an Oxford 12-inch speaker, original solder joints. I don't know if it's needs to be reconed. We'll see. Here's the foot switch, which turns on, turns the reverb on and off, and tremolo, vibrato, tremolo, on and off. Kind of crusty looking. These never work that great, but they connect there with RCA cables. The reverb tank is missing the plastic, what do you call it? It sits in like a bag. So that's probably an Accutronics original. Hopefully that works. I'd like to hear it as it is. So it's missing one label over here, but it does have one over here, the tube chart. Let's see what we got. I'm going to come around and look. Very awkward. The tube chart is a Deluxe Reverb AB763. Okay, cool. Let's just take a look at it. So these are kind of corroded. Looks like a GE here. Similar. Can't really see a label, but there's guys that can identify those. It's probably original. No big deal. But I kind of like those old original tubes. I really don't change tubes unless they need to be changed. It's got an AC outlet, so you could plug in a 2-prong power cable. Doesn't really stink. The screws that hold the speaker in are kind of rusty. What else can we tell you? Not much to see here. Ground switch, power, standby. Let's see, it's got the fuse, cool. Man, it's probably like a 65 or 66. So let's flip it around. It says Fender Musical Instruments. If it said Fender Electrical Instruments, I think that would make it a 64. So here's your volume, treble, bass, reverb, speed and intensity of the vibrato business. That's the vibrato channel, and then the normal channel. Who would use that? Need to get a different knob for that. So some of the, you can see the Tolex is kind of baggy there, and on the bottom you can see where it was sitting in some water. And the grill shows some staining in the lower part. So that's why I think it was sitting in a little water. Oh, that's kind of baggy too, kind of soft or whatever, loose. But yeah, man, there's the tip top. But overall, I opened it up and the circuitry looks real original. I'll try to post a photograph of that somewhere. But man, this thing is just great. I kind of want to leave it as is, as a time capsule, and just look at it. But of course, that's ridiculous. We have to hear it. So I'll be getting this to my friendly neighborhood amp tech real soon. And he'll, you know, inspect it, make sure it's safe, and probably replace the filter caps, fix the death cap, and fix that, put a grounded power cable on. And we'll test the speaker and all that good stuff. And if the speaker needs to be reconed, we can do that. So I'm pretty happy because my main amp is a very similar Deluxe Reverb that I've been using for, I don't know, maybe 17 years. And then I've got a recent reissue Deluxe Reverb I really like. So now we've got one more in the family. You know, you never know, we might need a spare. So it's very important that you keep a couple of backups because the show must go on. Right? All right.